there, it's Jonathan from PlayGuitar.com. Today I've got a hybrid picking style for you, okay? Now hybrid picking is simply where you use your pick just like you normally would, but you're adding in the use of the 3 remaining fingers, okay? So the benefit of this is that, of course, we get all of the benefits of using a pick because we're not changing anything there, and we add in some of the benefits of having a fingerstyle approach. Namely, the biggest one is that you can have your picking points happening in more than one place at a time. So we're going to take advantage of that by playing a widespread double stop. Now, double stop is just 2 notes played at the same time. And of course, widespread means that it's, they're spread widely apart. You can't just strum these notes because there's a whole bunch of strings in between. So our picking pattern, let's talk about the progression for a second. We're going to use C add 9, okay? E minor 7. D sus 4, and D major. And each of those is half of a bar, okay? Now, our picking pattern is going to be root note of the chord, so you got to know where that is because on the C, it's on the 5th string, E is on the 6th string, and D, it's on the 4th string, okay? So root note plus the 2nd string at the same time, okay? Now, I'm assigning 1 finger per string. You don't always have to do this with hybrid picking patterns, but in this particular pattern, it just works out really great. So my pinky gets the 1st string, and each string after that, strings 2 and 3, get the remaining 2 fingers. Okay, so root note and 2nd string, then 3rd string, and I'm using that 2nd finger for that, right? Oops. Right there, and then 1st string on the pinky, and then we go back to the 3rd string. Okay, so that's our pattern. It's just a half of a bar. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... All right, so that's our C. Now let's move on in the progression. We're going to go to E minor 7. Okay, now root note again is down here on the 6th string. Okay, just like that. And now we're going to go up to D sus 4. And at this point, we're going to change up our pattern just a little bit. And the reason for that is I wanted to, we're kind of playing off of this sus 4 just down there to the normal 3rd, right, in the chord. And I wanted that to hit on the main beat. And so I'm changing up the pattern just a little bit, okay? So the first part is going to be the same on the D sus 4. Okay, so far so good. And then now we're going to go root note, 4th string, and the 1st string. Okay, and then everything after that basically follows along. So we'll still go down to the 3rd string, and then we bounce up to the 2nd string instead this time, and then back to the 3rd string, okay? You can try it different ways and see how you prefer it. It all depends on how you want the rhythm to work in the song that you're playing, right? Okay, let's put this all together and play it through slow. All right, congratulations, you've just learned your first hybrid picking pattern, right? You can take this stuff way further, and if you want to do that, I highly recommend checking out my Rhythm Player's Guide to Picking. We got a big chunk in there, big section that deals just with hybrid picking, and we go into a lot of different patterns and stuff like that. Also, if you want to play this example at a slower tempo and really kind of wrap your head around it, then check out PlayGuitar.com/picking, and you'll be able to find this video with the tab and some MIDI examples that are at 6 different tempos, so you can really slow it down or speed it up as the case may be, and really wrap your head around it. All right, like and subscribe if you got some value out of this, and we'll see you again in the next lesson.